this system has performed an illegal operation and will be shut down.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel
Greetings, comrades! This is I'm Caleb, back with another Dwarf Fortress video. Going back to Modular to see how my dwarves are doing. And we're still waiting for migrants. The last video, and the human migrants already left. Or they are leaving? I thought they already left. Huh, it's weird. I guess they're still gathering their stuff and then they're on their way. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're finally actually putting a dent in our food stores, though, not by much. We still have a shit ton of food. So, my dwarves aren't going to die of starvation anytime soon, that's for sure. What's that with my mouse? This is because the gigahertz dongle's still on. Okay, that's weird. Oh, right when I said we needed some migrants, we got some. Alright. I think now we can get another military squad going. Started what? We started what, 113? Sorry, this may be a banana blueberry smoothie. Yeah, one of the foods I was told to avoid during my healing process for my wisdom teeth removal was like seeds and like fruits with seeds in them. But it's been 3 weeks since I did the surgery, so I think it's safe for me to eat this. That said, I'm still going to keep my sockets clean. We only got 7 migrants, is that it? Listen to poetry. 5. You know, we got like 6 or 7 new migrants, but that's fine. New people are new people. And new people means a new military squad. New adamant team for these guys. Whips are proliferating. Here, let's guess we'll do that. And let's change that name. Okay. Whips are proliferating. Let's do the watches of paper. Yeah, I don't think that the watch is going to do you much good out in the field. The anguished tongs. The elevated works. The first paints. The words of shooting. Well, they're not using crossbows, so I guess that won't be fitting for them. The 10 grips. The worth of channeling. The diamond comets. Ooh. Guess we'll go with that. Sounds like some generic clan name from Warframe. Anyway, let's go and let's see. We have plenty of metalsmiths, so we'll assign him. Okay, next we'll do. You know, we have a lot of miners, so I'll assign a few miners as military. See, furnace operator. They'll get better over time. See, a performer, farmer. Keep the broker. Let's see. Diagnostician. We kind of need a doctor, so I'll leave him. Let's see. One High Marine. Which we will keep him. And we'll just hire a few recruits. We have a peasant. Okay, that'll do. Alrighty. I guess we need to assign their barracks and the... Okay. But yeah, not too much going on in the real world. Still playing Battlefield 6. But got a few more videos for my retro gaming series. And I'm playing with the Raspberry Pi a bit. I ordered a Raspberry Pi case that kind of resembles an NES. I'm still waiting for that to come in. There's been a delay in processing due to an unexpected error, so it should come hopefully later today, but we'll see. Just in case, I ordered another case. They're cheap. It's like $10. Got one that looked like an NES kit. That didn't show up. I ordered one that looks like a PS1. That looks really cool. And what's cool is that you wire up the Pi itself into that case. Let's go and set this up on this. Where you can use the front two control ports as actual control ports, and it rearranges some of the I/O and stuff, so it's pretty handy. Okay, Diamond Quartz. That is your base of operations, and okay, Zon. Oh, should put a dining hall too. Alright, now you have a better bedroom. Hematite, alright. I'm probably gonna get bigger straw. This one... It doesn't go through it too well. I had to bun this real good, so there's no pulp for banana or blueberry. Tiger Eye, okay. But yeah, my sockets are doing pretty well. Again, just gotta keep them clean and be good to go. Let's see, I think we have room to make a few more barracks. There's a little water thing there, so figure something out. Anytime, might as well set up some more. Not sure how many I'm going to be making, so I'll just make a good line. This will be another barracks. This will be another living area for the next military commander. So we have 3 military squads. Nice. Okay, I'm actually going to pause recording and let this run. I need to get me a different straw for my smoothie. Alright, I'm back. Got a bigger straw for this. That's a lot better. Let's see. Is that barracks? Living quarters. I think we have enough room for at least one more barracks and living quarters here. Cuts off there though, so just cut that off. Okay, and I guess we'll they're still digging down there, by the way, because they're almost done, though. They've got quite a few more things to dig here. Look at all this stuff we found, jeez. And we still have deeper to go, so who knows what else we'll find. Oh, there's also a little area here they're digging as well, so... yeah, looking good. Anyway, let's go and set up the bedrooms and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be churning out a lot of retro game videos since they're pretty easy to make. It's just be playing through the games. I already have 3 videos recorded so far, and I got a few more to come. And for arcade games, sometimes I'll be using a controller, and sometimes I'll be using my 8-bit arcade stick. Just for a little more authenticity. Though I think later on, I'm going to try to get some different switches and joysticks for my 8-bit arcade sticks. I know Samwa's a really great brand. I'll give them a try. Okay, let's go make the floors. Also out of adamantine. Alright, for some reason there's a helmet in one of the coffins. The hillocks of grip irons have been found at a short walk to the northeast and incorporated into your holdings. I like how it doesn't center your fort by default. So yeah, grip irons. So yeah, these we're going to have these like teal squares around here. These are villages that are now part of my kingdom, and the yellow one is me. And there's these damn elves over here. Apparently there's a lair just north of us. Yeah, I can do like missions and stuff, but I kind of want to do that right now. At least not until I get a nice size army. Oh yeah, how's the justice thing going? If you have a law enforcement administrator like a sheriff or a captain of the guard, witnesses of crimes will make reports, which find their way here. Certain crimes are indicative of larger problems, so you should pay attention to them, and affected victims and family members get upset if crime is ignored. It's up to you to choose whom to convict. All available witness information is presented for each case. You can also interrogate suspects. This is particularly important for schemes where the witnesses might not have the full story. So we're going to place a certain number of cages and chains and assign them to a dungeon zone. Officers may opt for physical punishment if they cannot carry out custodial sentences. Okay? Violation of production order. Okay, Fortress Guard. Convicts. No sentence pending. Violation of production order. Okay, so I need chains too, but I have cages. Shouldn't that be enough? Let's see. Cages, restraints, rope and chain. I guess... I'm not sure if that blocks, like, walking, but, yeah. It's not coming out, because before one of my older phones, I just put cages down. That worked just fine. What's going on, miasma? What miasma? Yeah, this elf stuff's still here. Come on, you dwarves. Can't you get rid of stuff that doesn't belong to us? The only stuff that belongs to those stupid elves. Because we don't need their stuff. Sized for elves, yeah. So I'm pretty sure you all heard the news recently. The legendary Chuck Norris is no longer with us. Which came as a shock to me. Apparently it was a unannounced illness and... yeah, he didn't make it. It's really shocking too. That guy was like 86. You know, for like a lot of different action movies, you know, Walker, Texas Ranger. You know, those workout commercials for the Total Gym or whatever it was. Man. Another legend has left us, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be really sad if Arnold Schwarzenegger goes knocking on God's door. Because no one defined action movies better than Arnold. Except Chuck Norris, but yeah. Why is there a skeleton over here? These damn dwarves. They finally clean up that elf's junk. And why are the kids still hanging out in the freaking dump? At least they're making use of it, actually, so that's good. We haven't had any new guild start yet. Which I need to start furnishing some more of these guild halls, so I should probably do that, just to keep myself busy. Yeah, I was shocked that Chuck Norris died. Like, well, I was surprised he was still alive. It's like, as was I. But hey, he was a good man, and a hero to millions. Oh, I need bookcases. Well, we have all this stuff here, might as well put it to use. Okay. Let's see. Okay, stoneworker. Okay, who's guess you'll work there. We need some stone bookcases, so get to using all that excess stuff we have. Still a little bit of a dusty smell of the AC. I had to clean the AC earlier today and replace the air filter. A little bit of still lingering, but it's not as bad as it was this morning. Damn, I need to get some more coil cleaner tomorrow. Gotta keep that AC unit clean, because new ones aren't cheap. I remember there was this one house not too far from me. For months, their AC unit was literally like smashed up. Like a car like ran into it. And it was like that for months, and they didn't get it replaced till like much later. I was like, how are they living without an AC? That's just mind-boggling. At this point, just waiting for something to happen. Oh, turkey looking around. There's another freaking skeleton out here. And I already sent this one to throw it, but they're not throwing it away. There's a dead frog here. Man, these dwarves love being surrounded by death and decaying corpses, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, as far as the games go, nothing really interesting me right now. I know Crimson Desert recently came here. We know a lot about that game. Not really my cup of tea, but hey. Everyone's different. Just been sticking with Battlefield 6. Played a little bit of Doom 3 in the Xbox. It's been a while. Let's see. See, the Circumstantial Irons, a performance trope is visiting. Okay. Odd name for a performance trope, but there you go. They're enjoying their inebriated selves. Here. While this is going, I'm going to take a few fish oil tablets. Yeah, like earlier this month, there were like a bunch of like vitamins and stuff. They're on sale, like $2 a bottle, $3 a bottle. So you know what? Might as well jump on some of these. Got some for like prostate health. Got some elderberry for like vitamin C and stuff. Stuff like cholesterol, and got these fish oil gel caps. So figured, you know what, might as well. They helped out quite a bit, actually. All that stuff. Bit of a help for a lot of stuff for a good price. Anyway. I like keep switching tables and stuff. Here we got elves here. She stood near a wonderful seat, table near completely sublime seat. She feels fondness talking with an acquaintance. Okay, my question is, why are they naked? Well, as long as they're enjoying our wonderful ale. Let's see. I don't think we have any fruits, but... Georalina, Human Axeman, Ezak, Mogamagota, how do you pronounce that? Human Spearman. Zatan Epokihu, Human Maceman, and Strildo Rosfenstama, Lady Consort. Okay. They're just leaving food in they're putting it on the chest, not in it. These dwarves, I swear. And they're just leaving random shit everywhere. Like a bunch of warhammers, like in the bedrooms in the middle of the hallway. They're putting stuff on the chest, not in it. They're leaving dead bodies out here. They still haven't gotten all this stuff yet. These dwarves, I swear. Good, strong people, but, you know, couldn't hit water if they fall off a boat. Got some goblins, too. She doesn't feel anything talking with a child. She feels fun talking with an acquaintance. She's interested after watching her performance. She was interested after watching her performance. She felt everything seeing a Cody's dead body. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Surely have some bookcases by now. A few, not a lot, but... Yes. Closest material. I'll just set these guild halls now, so that way we have a new guild hall or temple need to be made, I can set it up right here. Everything's furnished and everything. Might as well set a few more temples too. What's this? Petitions. We used to reside 9 plus for the purpose of soldiering. Do you consider to approve this quest? Sure, we could use an extra. We should use extra manpower. Why is that dwarf naked? A visitor come to pray at the Earthen Abbey and to perform. He heard the Diamond Oaks was a place to entertain people. Okay. I don't know why he's naked. Okay. Anyway, let's go and I guess assign this guy a bedroom. Okay, now I assigned that military commander. He already had a bedroom, but now I assigned him this bedroom here. So now I need to know which bedroom it was that he vacated. So I'll just find a bedroom that's empty and just assign it to whoever doesn't have a bedroom. Oh, and I also got to assign bedrooms for the migrants. Almost forgot we got some new people. I wish I had some liquid multivitamins put in a smoothie too. Would have been nice. There's this like Nature's Way liquid multivitamin I used to make with my smoothies. Very potent, really very, very potent. Good amount of vitamins and stuff. But the thing is, it makes your pee fluorescent yellow. But it's nothing bad. It's just, you know, it's just your body getting rid of the stuff it doesn't need. Here's one that has been signed. No, not office. Guess I'll sign these rooms over here. There we go. What's this? Lore paint leopards which reside in knife called the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. Sure. Could always use some more people in the fort. So I guess we'll sign a thing for them too. There we go. A dancer. It's nice to actually eat proper stuff now. Been eating sandwiches lately. Still eat some soup and stuff here and there. Had some ravioli. At work I had chicken and dumplings. Those I can eat comfortably. You know, our store-made chicken and dumplings they're awesome. Try to make some of my own a while back. They turned out okay because I used like biscuit dough instead of actually making like dumpling dough and stuff like that. It turned out good, but yeah, proper dumplings are where it's at. Maybe one day I'll try my hand at making proper dumplings for chicken. Speaking of chicken, we had some pulled chicken earlier today. I ate that pretty well. The thing is, like, as like tomato sauces, I like barbecue sauces, you kind of can't eat within the first week or so. Yeah, I ate them earlier. It was fine. I'm still being diligent with the sockets. They're getting smaller, but they're still there. It takes at least 4 weeks for them to heal completely. But after 3 weeks, you can start eating like kind of chewy foods again. But I'm still gonna take it easy. Two different pie cases. I guess if they both show up, I'll use... What I'll probably do is I'll buy another Raspberry Pi 4 and then use that as my TV emulation station. Because my CanaKit one that I have right here, I use that for the PC when I'm making my retro game videos. Because I download another front end through Arcade Punks, which you can download torrents. You have to use like a qubit torrent with a VPN, highly recommended. Which I did through my laptop, which took a while, but it did it. And I'll probably use that one for the TV Raspberry Pi eventually. I'll eventually get another. The Raspberry Pi 4 boards are pretty like $80. They used to be cheaper, but you know, inflation and all that stuff. It says Orange Council Brew needs unrotten fermentable leaf or fruit. Well, we're still going drinks, so yeah. It's been a while since we assigned anyone to gather stuff, so let me zoom out a bit. Guess gather some plants and stuff. Yeah, the next elf diplomat that comes in, I'm gonna slaughter them. Like, elves from other games that can handle, you know, Elder Scrolls elves, you know, especially if you use mods to make them hot, yeah. They're for those. Dwarf Fortress elves, yeah, fuck them. I am totally on board with Joel on this one. elves are the bane of our existence, and they need to be wiped out. They need to be exterminatist. But that'll be Eldar. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Bolt Gun 2. I still need to beat Bolt Gun 1. I have more progress on Steam than I have on any of the other platforms. Oh, by the way, that PowerA Advantage controller I showed off in the last unboxing, I love it. Especially for the price, it's pretty good. You know, the joysticks, not Hall effect, but they're still nice and responsive. The buttons feel good. The RGB looks great, as I showed in that video. And, yeah, the triggers feel good. The trigger stops could be a little better, because the second trigger stop, it might as well not even be. Barely cuts off any travel. And even the highest setting only cuts off like 60% travel of that. But the triggers themselves work, and the back buttons aren't so clacky like they are on the Turtle Beach controller. Yeah, really solid controller for the price. Yeah, if you're looking for a budget controller, I highly recommend PowerA Advantage. With or without the RGB. Yeah, I might get another Advantage later on. I'm going to get that Dragon Scale one. It's called Raptor or Chrome or something, yeah. Anyway, Tower Deers was okay, use another entertainer. See, as the fort grows, more people want to come in. I may assign someone to another military. All the animals just wandering all over the place. I set up a pasture and they're not using it. Is that diplomat? Disdains romance. Slow to anger, over-reliant on advice, tough musical, poor analytical ability. A mercenary. That's an elf, right? Yeah, it's an elf. I don't know where they're naked. See, what is it with naked people coming in my fort? They got naked goblins, a freaking naked elf. She does look nice though. But come on, put some damn clothes on. See, there's another naked elf walking around. The visitor has come. She heard the Dinos was a place to entertain people. Okay. Why are you not in the freaking tavern entertaining people? Yeah. For those wondering what I've been eating since the tooth removal surgery, mainly soft stuff like soup. The first week I started with soups, like smoothies, like pudding. Basically stuff that requires virtually no chewing. Then after like 2 weeks, I slowly started eating like sandwiches. I kind of like tear the sandwiches apart and eat them piece by piece. No issues whatsoever. Again, just got to keep the sockets cleaned. But it's been like 3 weeks. The big thing, like in 3 weeks prior to the, well, let me go further. Okay, after surgery for the next 3 weeks, I can't have anything chewy or hard, or anything that requires a lot of, you know, jaw movement and stuff. I can't have anything crunchy or anything like that. I can't have spicy foods because it might irritate the extraction sites. But they're holding pretty good, no pain whatsoever, so I'm gradually moving back to normal foods. That said, I'm still being cautious on the extraction sites. But again, that's what irrigating syringe is for. But doing pretty good, all things considered. have been a little busy with work. You know, been preparing the patio, so setting like flowers and stuff. You know, for springs here. You know, stuff for like gardening and stuff. Which I have a bunch of mulch in my garage. I'm going to use that when I'm growing like lavender and mint. I need to get some mint seeds. Let's go to Home Depot. Get a bunch of seeds and have a little forest of mint like we had way back in the day. Back when my mother was still with us. She had like a forest of mint in the backyard. Parents left unchecked. It was like a big bunch. Like as soon as you walk, you look to the left, it was like this big patch of mint. And naturally she used it for her cooking and stuff. I kind of do the same. They're a little bit more controlled. I have a few plants growing, but I want to grow more. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with the front, though. I'll probably just grow basil up there. Just get a bunch of seeds and stuff. And there's still sunflower that grows here and there. I still grow sunflowers in her memory. Because she loved her sunflower gardens. Thur Embrace Bowed, whatever. Another entertainer, okay. Okay, our fortress is slowly turning into a brothel. Just don't do it near the children's, okay? They're too young to see that. Oh, he's just a bard. Kind of looks like me, actually, if I were really skinny. Which, yeah, ever since my wisdom teeth, I've been eating like less and less like fatty foods and stuff. Because I'm sticking with like yogurt, like soups and stuff. I guess those vitamins kind of help too. But I lost like 10 pounds since then because I haven't eaten much. And I'm slowly moving up a little bit, but I'm still at 270. Granted, it's still pretty heavy, but I've lost quite a bit of weight since then. I could stand to lose more, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, you know? Yeah, we have a decent amount of bedrooms. This should tide us over for now. I don't expect my fort to grow that much. But, you know, rather have them not need them than even not have them. Another Tharua Lance Friends. Okay, another entertainer wants to live with us. Another one! Mint cut whipped crews. I almost said whipped creams, okay. We're getting... I'm surprised how many people want to join our fort. Granted, it's mostly humans and stuff, but hey, I'm cool with them. Elves are okay as long as they're not bitchy about me cutting down trees. Okay, this is a dwarven bard. Here's a human bard. Okay. I'm cool with this. There's just a helmet sitting in the middle of the hallway here. Oh yeah, might as well set up another temple. Actually, you still have a bunch of statues. Let's go and get these set up. There's so many of them. Cancel that one. I want it to be as even as possible. But yeah, I think in the future, I'm going to start digging deeper underground until we get to like caves and stuff. Though it's a bit risky because once you dig into the cave area, that's going to start coming across forgotten beasts, which are not easy to deal with unless you have a really good military. I should probably get protein powder later. You mix that with the banana smoothie, get even more out of it. Let's give birth to a girl. Okay. Well, in that case, better give them a little room. There's a bunch of war hammers left in the middle of the floor here. There's still some, like, minerals and stuff they haven't picked up yet. Wait, I might as well put more statues down, so, you know. I can't really trade these in, so I might as well... I can, but because they're so heavy, the caravan will only take so many of them. Guess once I assign a new temple, I'll start putting down chairs. But for now, this is a nice start. Okay. I gotta set up another digging project. Just to keep the miners busy, you know. I don't always want to use dig now to clear. I want the miners to actually get some work done, you know. Let's see, some spin ray, okay, with reason fed for soldiering. Okay, another soldier. All right. Lignite. Okay, we're getting a little more progress here. Got some more migrants. Got a few visitors who want to join our fort. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Sard. Damn stone located. Oh. Oh yeah, it's the water. I forgot I set this water here for the well. Okay, then dig around it. Got some petrified wood, some dolomite, lignite, hematite, rough sards, okay. Living the dwarven dream. Hillocks of mined sword have been found at a day's travel to the northeast. Incorporate into your holdings. Alright. Our little kingdom's slowly but surely growing. Okay, it's a bit far. It's going to go through elven territory here. Damn, still located. Should I set up another... I was thinking of setting up another staircase. Let's see. Oh, I think I can do it from there. Yeah, I don't think they can do that. Maybe here? Yeah, you can do it here. Make their coming a little less strenuous. Found some gypsum. Some more hematite. Yeah, it's gonna be a perfect, like, shape to this, since that's kind of the passage I use for dig now to make a little water source. Lady Consort. She's delighted after watching a performance. Has come to perform. She heard that Diamond Oats is a place to entertain people. Disdains commerce, good memory. Disdains cooperation, good analytical ability, clumsy and incurious. 2 lovers, okay. Winter's upon you. So that's the catch. No, swamps full of... It's winter, so... Pretty sure the swamps will be frozen by now. Alright, I think we'll call this video here, comrades. It's been a somewhat eventful video here. Got some more migrants, already set up a new military. We're setting up some more guild halls and temples. And we got a bunch of bards that want to join our fort. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We'll see where we go from here. So in the meantime, this is Unforgiving Caleb signing out. Y'all have a good day.
Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it. All the searching, pain is never real.